Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And today I'm going to do my video where I look back at 2 years ago on my channel, so July 2018, and I go through everything I hauled that month and realize how much I bring into my life and talk about if I still have them, if I still love these products, if they were products that I did not enjoy, if I've repurchased, that whole realm of things. So if that's something you guys are interested in watching, then keep on watching. Let's go. So as per usual, we have an abundance of things, and our first video is both a Target and Ulta haul. So in the Target portion of the haul, first part was a eyeshadow palette. So if you watched my recent eyeshadow palette collection, you would have seen my L'Oreal Mickey Mouse palette. Pretty sure this is a dupe of the Naked Heat palette, so I keep it. I mean, I think it's really cute. It's fairly good quality, I feel like, especially for L'Oreal, and I mean, it has Mickey on it. I'm not getting rid of it. The next product I hauled from Target is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. I have this in the shade 02 Sunshine. This was actually in last month's Shop My Stash. This is a very, very shimmery bronzer. It's a very affordable bronzer, but it is a very shimmery one. So if you're not somebody who really likes a shimmery bronzer, I don't think you would enjoy this. But if you do like shimmery, more affordable bronzers, this is a really good option. And then the last item I hauled from Target is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I have this in the shade Buff Beige. I'm about halfway through this foundation. I really like this foundation. It's funny because I'm actually wear testing a CoverGirl foundation today. I think that video would have gone up yesterday, so I don't really know how the wear test is going to turn out, but you might already. But I like this foundation. However, unfortunately, the entire Vitalist line has been discontinued. So I would really like to finish this up someday. I'm sad it got discontinued. Now transferring into the Ulta portion of this haul, the first item I hauled was my very first time ever getting the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I think this is my third one. Honestly, I really like it. However, I'm not like in love with it, and I think I'm done with it after this one. I did recently try to finish this up in a Shop My Stash a couple months ago, and I didn't. So this one really does last a while. I like it, but I don't really like the brand, so I'm kind of just over it. Okay, the next item I hauled was the ColourPop Dream Street palette. It was something I'd been holding out on for so long, and I'm so glad I finally gave in and bought it because this is my all-time favorite ColourPop palette. Every time I use this, like, the eye look is perfect. I have no complaints about this palette. I'm sad they discontinued it, but I'm really glad I purchased it. Next, I hauled the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I actually own 2 of these foundations. I actually think I have gone through a full bottle of this and replaced it. I have this in the shades Porcelain and Ivory. I used to love this. This used to be my all-time favorite foundation. However, that was before I started having my skin problems. If you do not know, I started having all these breakouts once I went off birth control. So the cat's out of the bag since I'm pregnant now. So I was not on birth control, and that's why this all happened. Basically, I went to the dermatologist last summer, and they said that the only way they were really going to be able to get rid of my acne was if they gave me a medication, and they were not allowed to legally give me that medication unless I was on birth control. So I've just been acnified since. So hopefully if I go back on birth control, that will help clear this up, but gotta love the hormones. So with my current state of my skin, I don't love this, but it is a nice, lightweight, light coverage foundation. I also hauled the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. I think I used this up about a month or 2 ago in a Shop My Stash. I really do like this concealer a lot. It is one I would consider repurchasing. Out of the foundation and the concealer, I think I would definitely repurchase the concealer over the foundation. And one of the reasons I made this Flower Beauty purchase was because they were giving away a makeup bag, and actually this is one of my favorite makeup bags I own. So when we went on our cruise in December, this is the bag I took and kept all my makeup in. So it has a mesh compartment, it has like a plastic compartment, and then a compartment in the middle. I really like it. I feel like you can fit a lot in this bag, and I mean, I didn't pay for this at all. And it was a really good free thing for sure. And then I also got I guess it was like one of the freebie sets, and it was all like self-tanner themed. So the first thing was a L'Oreal self-tanning lotion. I have come to learn that I don't really like lotiony type self-tanners. I really prefer a foam. I don't actually think I ever used this fully up. I just did not enjoy it. Then I used the NKD Skin Tan Lotion. I think I fully used this up. Again, tanning lotions are not really my favorite when it comes to application because it's a lot harder to see if you've blended everything in. I got a sample of the Vita Liberata Body Blur. I went through that sample. I'm pretty sure this is another one that I've gotten. I like this. It's not my all-time favorite. I can see using this in a pinch, but this is something that does wash off, and in my experience, ones that wash off are always like the ones that you wind up wearing when it's like raining, and then your self-tan just starts like disappearing in droplets of rain. So it's not something I personally purchase. I got a sample of this. This is the Kula Sunless Tan Anti-Aging Face Serum. I've gotten a bunch of samples of these. It works totally fine. You can mix it in with your moisturizer and get a little bit of self-tan on your face. I got the Saint Tropez Tinted Body Lotion. I have used this fully up, and I think I preferred this over other lotions I've used because I think it did have a bit of a tint to it, so you could see where you were blending it. But again, it's not something I'd purchase. And then I got some of these face tan towels. I'm not a big fan of tanning sheets. I keep these for emergencies. My biggest issue with tanning towels is you hold the towel with your hand and then your palms get covered in self-tanner, so it has its flaws. Oh, I just realized I bought a self-tanner set. Okay, I bought that set and then there was a free bag in addition to that. Okay. I'm really great at taking notes here. All right, so the first thing in the free bag was the Saint Tropez Self-Tanning Sheet Mask. This was the first time I'd ever received the sheet mask, and I think I went on after this to order 2 of them and use them. They work great. I made a whole video about how to properly use them. I can link them up here. However, at this point, I think it's just as easy to mix something like this or the little drops from that brand. I know Sephora has a brand with like face tan drops, and just mixing them into your moisturizer. It's all the same. It's just different ways of tanning your face. I got a Tree Hut Daily Moisturizer. I actually never used this. This had SPF in it, and as you can see, I ordered this order in July, and that SPF expired by October, so I thought that was really weird. I was not a fan. Next is a product I actually haven't used. This is from Alterna. This is their Caviar Anti-Aging Blowout Butter. I don't dry my hair a lot, so I actually have never actually gotten to use this, but it does seem cool, so I've kept it around to try. Next I got a smaller version of the Shea Moisture 100% coconut oil leave-in treatment. I finished that up. I went on to buy the full size of this. I've talked about this a lot. I really like using coconut oil in my hair. The spray on this is not the greatest. I wind up spraying it into my hands, and then applying it to my hair, but I do really like this product. I got the Kenra Dry Oil Control Spray. I really don't remember if I used that, but I did not see it in my collection, so I may have donated it. I got the Not Your Mother's Beach Texture Spray. I did not wind up using that. I've never actually gone through a full beach texture spray, so usually when I get them, I automatically give them away because it takes me forever to go through them. I got a floral blush from BH Cosmetics. This thing was like a glitter explosion. I hated it, and I donated that. I got a sample of the Tarte Brilliance Plus Self Tanner. Again, it's not a favorite. It's one of those ones that washes off, so I am very cautious about using things like this. I got this bronzer from Cargo. This is their water resistant bronzer. I don't like the packaging. It's so hard to open, but this also is a more shimmery bronzer. I don't know if it's water resistant. I've never tested out that, but it's not bad. I just hate the packaging. And then I also got a CeraVe Face SPF of 50. I'm sure I used that. I can't really remember. Oh, one last thing was the Winky Lux Charm Highlighter. It was a duochrome highlighter, to my surprise, so I decluttered it. Then I had a Primark haul. And here's the thing, I don't have all of the clothes. I've had a very hit and miss experience with clothes from Primark, so I'm not gonna show you the clothes I've gotten rid of, but I will show you the ones I still have today, if you're interested. So I got a pair of sweatpants. They were actually really comfy, and I wound up getting bleach stains on them and had to get rid of them, so that was fun. I got this t-shirt. My favorite Harry Potter character is Dobby, so it's a Free the House Elves t-shirt. It's just like a cute plain black t-shirt. I got a PJ set that was like grumpy themed, like the 7 Dwarves. It didn't really fit great, so I wound up getting rid of that. I have this pair of jeans that I surprisingly really like. They have like rips in the knees, and they're kind of like this detail at the bottom. Surprisingly, they're really good quality. I don't have that experience with everything I get at Primark, but I really do like these. I got a plain orange t-shirt with like a pocket. I wasn't crazy about the way it fit. Got a pair of sandals, didn't love them. I got a baseball hat, no idea what happened with that. Got a pair of black leggings. They did not fit very well. However, I do have a different pair of leggings from Primark that I love. So again, it's so hit and miss. And the last thing is this, cropped hoodie. that I literally only bought because it said 1989 and that was the year I was born. But it's actually a really comfy sweatshirt. Oh, I also got a bandana headband. I don't know where that is either, but continuing on. I am so hot and sweaty in this room. Next, I had a Sephora haul, and I got a sample in this video. Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation. I actually I feel like finished that up a couple months ago in a Shop My Stash. I talked about how much I disliked that foundation, and I always had to mix it in because I never liked the consistency of how like thick it was. And then the only thing I bought in this video was from the sale section, and there was a Glam Glow set with a full size of the Super Mud Mask and minis of the Thirsty Mud, Gravity Mud, and Tingle Mud. Back then I really liked Glam Glow. I'm not as big of a fan of them anymore. They really dry out my skin way too much. I do like the Thirsty Mud out of everything best though. Then I had an Ipsy versus Ipsy where I guess there was like an offer to send someone a free bag. So I sent a free bag to Scott. So I did an Ipsy versus Ipsy with a bag for Scott. So in that video, I got the Dr. Lip Nipple Balm. I actually went through that fully and really liked it. This is another one I think I got in a Birchbox last year. I really like this. Totally would use it again. I actually got this. This is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Light. So I actually have been using this. I opened it like sometime this month, last month, and it's been what I've been using when I get out of the shower. I've been using It's a 10 for like 7 or 8 years. I love this brand. Actually, they're one of the first brands that ever sent me a PR package. Fun fact. I used to have an affiliate code with them. I don't think I do anymore. I'm sure they got rid of it, but I really like It's a 10. Now, to be fair, their leave-in treatments, I've tried a lot of them. This is my first time trying the light one. I cannot tell the difference between any of the formulas. They all seem exactly the same to me. So that's my opinion. Because of the two bags, I wound up with 2 of these Elizabeth tapered blending brushes. These work really fine. I use them all the time. I got 2 of these Pacifica blush duos. This is their coconut blush. So one of them did wind up going in a giveaway, but it's almost like a blush and a bronzer. I like them. I think they're good. I wound up with 2 Ico liquid liners. I do not like those liners. I've gotten them all. I get them all the time. I got 2 sheet masks from Secret Key. Again, sheet masks, I feel like they're all the same. And then I got this single eyeshadow from City Color in the shade Skinny Latte. I love to use this as a highlight. I mean, it's a huge pan, but it really does make a really nice highlight shade. Okay, then we had the Target Beauty Box. First thing in there was a hair mask from Tresemme. I've used a lot of the Tresemme hair masks, and I actually think they're really nice quality, so I like them. I got a full size of a Nivea Foaming Mousse Body Wash. And I remember I used this and I tried to use up this bottle and I could not. I hated it so much. Do not recommend. I got a couple Up and Up whitening strips for my teeth. I used them. They seemed very similar to the Crest White strips. I got a Shea Moisture African Black Soap Body Scrub. I used this. I did not like it. It was a little too rough for what I like for a body scrub. I got the Acure Brilliantly Brightening Facial Scrub. I think I wound up donating this because I don't really like harsh facial scrubs. I got a dry shampoo from Hask. I really don't enjoy Hask's dry shampoos. I'm very picky when it comes to dry shampoo. And then I got a Clean and Clear Jelly face mask, and I actually did like that. I like jelly sheet masks, face masks, whatever they're called, a lot. Then we had our BoxyCharm. First thing I got was the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Eye Depuffing Gel. I did declutter this. This was so hard to squeeze out of the tube. I didn't feel like it did anything. If you had a different experience, let me know, but this thing did not work for me. I got the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Mist. I'm about this far into it. Honestly, before I even opened this, I had a mini size already open. I do like this. It doesn't have the best sprayer. That's the reason I definitely would not repurchase, but I actually think it is like a nice like dewy mist. I got the Wander Beauty Unlashed Mascara. I actually really did enjoy that. I like their Mile High Club one better, but I did like the Unlashed. I got the Note Desert Rose Blush. I decluttered this one. I like blush, but this one, the pigmentation was way too much for my skin tone, so I had to get rid of it. And then I got the Cella Eyebrow Cream. I liked this. It was like a little pomade basically. I liked it, but it wound up drying up before I could finish it. Now we have another Ulta haul. Who's surprised? Okay, first thing I did buy was a backup of the Conceal and Define Concealer. I was obsessed with this concealer back then, and I always had backups. I don't have them anymore. I prefer other concealers a lot more these days, but I was a big fan of that concealer back then. I got another shade of the Makeup Revolution foundation stick. This is not that shade. This is my bronzer shade, which I'm not crazy about this for bronzer anymore, but I did not like using this as a foundation. I decluttered both of my skin tone shades. And with this, I got a free strobe highlighter palette from Makeup Revolution because of those purchases. And it was literally like, I held it up to the camera and one of the pans fell out and smashed. Not only that, the actual palette like had no pigmentation and was horrible and it was trash. It was so bad. I got this bag of Dr. Teal's salt. Literally, this shows you how much I take bubble baths because I still have the same bag 2 years later. I really like this a lot. This is the Pink Himalayan Mineral Soak one. I like it a lot. I just don't take a lot of baths. I'm very impatient and never want to wait for the bathtub to fill up. And now that I'm pregnant, I probably won't be doing it anytime soon because I like my water hot. And you're not supposed to take hot baths when you're pregnant, so might be a while. It also came with this free sample of the Foaming Bath Soothe and Sleep Lavender. It looks like I've used some, but I don't remember using it, so can't speak to it. So I bought a set from Saint Tropez, and this came with the sheet mask that I had mentioned in the last haul because I liked it so much. It came with a new tanning mitt, and it came with the Self Express 1 hour tanner. It was the first time I ever purchased it. I've since gone on to go through so many bottles of these. It's my all-time favorite self tanner, and I just this morning got my Ulta order in the mail with my new bottle because all I have left is about half of this like tiny little size, which might be 1 to 1.5 uses. The Ulta Beauty brand was buy one get one free. No, buy two get one free. So I bought 2 of their foundation sticks, regular shade and a bronze shade. No longer have regular foundation stick. I don't like the foundation sticks. I just don't like foundation sticks in general, I think. So I do have one bronzer shade. Again, I think when I do my bronzer declutter, I'm going to get rid of both foundation sticks because I just don't like the way they look compared to like an actual cream bronzer anymore. And then I also bought this, the Lustrous Foil Eyeshadow in the shade Bronze Leaf. This was in a Shop My Stash a couple months ago. I can show you what it looks like. It's a very flaky kind of shadow. So it's like literally like flakes of like shimmer, but that's what it looks like when it's actually blended out. Also, buy 2 get 1 free were the Seventh Heaven peel off masks. So I got 3 of those. I used to really like those. I no longer really use peel off masks. Then there was a bag of free stuff, of course. The first thing was this black eyeliner from Julep. Do you guys think I should put this in my project pan? Look how tiny it is. It wasn't huge to begin with, but I definitely have sharpened it a lot. I like this pencil. Maybe I'll try to pan this year. I got a sample of the Dove Intensive Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. I do like Dove shampoo and conditioners in general. Got 3 perfume samples. I got a Ahava hand cream. Whenever I get those, I give them to Scott. He likes hand cream. I got the Origins Planscription Power Serum. I feel like I've used this a few times. I don't think I'm a big fan. I got the Ulta Beauty Watermelon Bubble Bath. I'm pretty sure I fully used that up. I got the H2O Beauty Body Wash. I remember using this and not liking it. I got the Herbal Essences Moroccan Oil Shampoo. I don't really remember using that. I got a sample of the MAC Strobe Cream, which I feel like makes an appearance in every one of these videos. I got the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Illumination Powder. I feel like I should try to pan this soon because it's just this tiny little pressed powder sample. That might be coming. That might be coming soon. I'm not a really big fan of it, by the way. It's too white powdery for me. I got the Algenist Ultimate Anti-Aging Cream. I don't remember using it. I got the Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. I definitely use that, but I'm not a huge fan of his brand. I got this Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss in the shade Goddess. It would be so fun to start panning these little lip glosses. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. My project pan update will be next month, by the way. I got a Kitsch Spiral Hair Tie. I didn't really look for them, but they're just like all the little spirally hair ties. I like them. I got the Patchology Rejuvenating Eye Gels. I'm not a big fan of their eye gels personally. I got the Dry Bar 3-in-1 spray. I do like them, but those samples, you get like 2 to 3 uses out of them and they're empty already. I got this Beauty by Pop Sugar Be the Boss Lip Gloss. Again, one I would love to try to use up one day. And I got the Tarte Lights Cameras Lashes, which is my favorite Tarte mascara, but it's not a favorite mascara. And of course, I also got a makeup bag. Okay, we have one last video. I am sweating so much. Oh my goodness. And this was an Allure Beauty box. First thing I got was the Sunday Riley Luna Oil. This is an oil that has retinol in it. I wasn't crazy about it. I didn't notice anything like special working on my skin. I got the Feel Harmony Rose Petal Facial Mask. I think this is a clay mask. I'm not really big on clay masks. I got this blue eyeliner from Deuce. I actually really like this. I keep it around. I like it personally. I got this Derma E mineral powder with SPF 30. I actually think I'm going to bring this into my Shop My Stash next month because I realized the SPF expires next year, so maybe I can try to use this up soon. I got the Way leave-in conditioner. I'm not a fan. I've used so many products from Way. None of them have really worked with my hair. I got the Makeup Forever lip liner in a red shade, and I can't find it anywhere, and I have no idea why. Like, I don't remember decluttering this, and I cannot find it. I got the Organic Pharmacy Organic Lip Balm. I don't remember this, and I can't find it anywhere, so no clue. Last product I got was the Olay Regenerist Whip Moisturizer. I love that thing. I would use it again. I'm sweaty. I have talked so much. I'm pregnant. Lungs can't handle it. So I'm gonna go. Let me know if you guys have used any of these products and what you thought of them in the comments. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.